I mean, and that's another thing too. How long are y'all gonna hold this against them? You feel me? You can only hold something against somebody for so long. You know, unless it's something like heinous or something egregious or something like that. That's the only way you can hold something against him for that long. Like, come on, man. He trying to do better. He trying to do different for himself.
Ain't never seen tears from a gangster, so why don't you want me to cry?
Y'all already know that Kai has been going through a self-development phase in his life, just really, you know, working on himself. And hey, I think it's for the better, for the best. I'm very big on taking care of yourself. And sometimes you just need to do that. Sometimes you may need to just take a step back and back away from everybody and all that. You feel me? This video is by DH. We're gonna go ahead. Not right answer.
This is either the greatest marketing campaign ever, or we're seeing the real-time evolution of Cenat. And here's the thing, I know I'm low-key known.
Sure, I mean, it's good for both. You know what I'm saying? Even if it was marketing, it probably is. You know what I'm saying? But he could just be genuinely taking care of himself, which is also a good thing. So honestly and truthfully, it's good on both ends and both parts is what I'm saying.
Huge Cenat hater, but I don't hate him. I just don't really like him per se for various reasons. But despite that, even I can say I'm honestly curious to see what Cenat is cooking up. He went from being a very obnoxious streamer to apparently maturing and broadening his vision and wanting to pursue creative endeavors outside of just entertaining people on the internet. Well, that's if all of this is true, because what I also know is that Cenat prior to this sudden shift had garnered a reputation of inauthenticity. So let's just take a look at this brand new Cenat. Let's talk about what's great. Let's talk about what looks performative, and maybe we can figure out if he's fooling the world.
People kill me with this performative thing. Like, it's really gotten to a point now to where, like, you wanting to just genuinely just do better for yourself. Like, if you genuinely just want to do better for yourself and all that, take care of yourself and work on yourself, it's just called performative now. People just devaluing every good thing that you trying to do for yourself. I don't really fuck with that for real.
For the algorithm. Okay, so first things first, this new Kai debuted at the Streamer Awards, where he talked about mental health and opened up about aspirations that weren't just streaming.
To like say to you guys tonight is, I hope a lot of creators in here and everybody at home and the viewers and the streamers really take care of your mental health. I just noticed that recently I just been going through things in my head, and I was able to, you know, turn to like anime, Death Note, Naruto. I don't usually do this, but I feel like at this event right now is the right time to say the things on my mind, and that's for the past year, I've had dreams besides streaming to achieve and to pursue, and they're big dreams. I have dreams one day to become a fashion designer and start my own clothes.
Which he's actually taking serious, as you can see right here. I don't know if y'all noticed or not, but Kai got like a whole separate YouTube page called Kai's Mind. You know what I'm saying? And pretty much it's just straight like fashion and that he doing. He's showing the process of him creating his clothing brand. If you are interested in that, then you should go take a look at it. And he's been doing some other things up there too, like working out and giving motivational videos and all that, which all in all, I feel like is a different side of him that you don't get to see. It's more raw, authentic content in my mind, I would like to say, at least from what I can tell. You know, you still got niggas hating in the comments. That's in anything that you do or any profession. Niggas gonna hate. Because whenever somebody just trying to try something or do something they want, people gotta find a reason to hate on that thing.
The thing with this new Kai Cenat and the criticism levied towards him is that I think people are being a little disingenuous when they're discussing why these new changes are so polarizing. It's really what happens when you get disconnected from the people. The things Kai said are very rich, and honestly, first and foremost, whether this is fake slash performative or not, having a famous person promote the discussions of mental health and dream chasing is not a bad thing to permeate our social consciousness. This is a net positive. I just had to get that out the way. This coming after the cocomellification of his content is what guaranteed all this pushback. I will take accountability because I don't think I properly articulated this point, but a big reason why I and so many others second guess Kai is a direct result of his overreaction slash stylist gimmick era.
I mean, and that's another thing too. How long are y'all gonna hold this against him? You feel me? You can only hold something against somebody for so long, you know, unless it's something like heinous or something egregious or something like that. That's the only way you can hold something against him for that long. You know what I'm saying? But like, come on, man. He trying to do better. He trying to do different for himself.
Take a second. Go around.
Clips like these, and at least from my perspective, seeing Kai Cenat go from a chill guy to someone who plays things up for the camera is what feeds into the narrative that Kai Cenat is inauthentic, fake, and bought out by PR, basically. I think that fundamentally changed the way a lot of people perceive Kai Cenat. His brand got associated with children, it got associated with screaming at the top of his lungs, and it just got associated with a very overstimulating type of content. And knowing the resources he has, can you blame anyone for being a little skeptical about the way he is carrying himself now, especially when a lot of these changes are happening very, very fast? But Kai Cenat dropped a new video today called I Quit, and in this video he talks about this change in his life. And
I didn't get a chance to react to that video, but I have seen snippets of it. Basically, it's where he sit down with his mom, just talk about life and all that, and just like some, I guess, more personal things that he's been dealing with and all that.
Iterates on the motif of anxiety and overthinking, the two struggles he's been grappling as he navigates his journey of stepping into the world of entertainment outside of streaming.
For the past.
Also, I wonder what this means for Streamer University. Like, is that something that he's still doing for 2026, or is that completely on the back burner too? Because it was teased in his Mafiathon 3 trailer, and not just that, but you know, a lot of niggas are looking forward to that. And future creators too are looking forward to that too. So I wonder what that means for that.
I have been uploading videos to my secret channel this entire time. And if you guys want to see what I've been going on, click the top link in the description. It's called Kai's Mind, or follow my private page on IG.
And by the way, this dude dropped like 20 something, 30 something videos in the past 13, 14 days, bro. He just been dropping, they all like a minute long and all that. Some of them 5, some of them 10. They all short videos, but that nigga just been dumping videos, bro.
C3 hidden, so you guys can see every single thing I've been working on. Other than that, I appreciate and love everybody so much. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you guys soon.
I thought we should start with the secret channel because he had been posting on this daily, I think, but he also kept these videos private so nobody knew about it. And honestly, this is what I like to see. I do want to mention that at the end of the day, whether this is a PR rebrand or not, this channel is looking like the real deal. As a creative nigga myself, the aesthetic is giving what it needs to give. But as a skeptical nigga, he's definitely playing the role of the authentic creative very well. But I won't hate too much, especially because Kai was dropping gems like these.
Honestly, the reason why I started reading was because I didn't like the way I spoke. To be honest, I wanted to articulate myself better, and I noticed when I got into arguments and I had to get a point across, people were not taking me serious at all at serious moments, and I would have anxiety build up, and then I would start over my words and I not know what happened. So hopefully me reading, and I also have been writing as well, helps improve the way I articulate myself. Also, another reason why I want to read more, because I feel like as I am making my venture into clothing, I feel like when people have to ask me questions about the garments that I end up releasing, I should be able to articulate myself perfectly and explain what is going on and my thought process behind each garment and the inspiration. So, yeah, that's really why. I don't know if it's going to work. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't.
And honestly, every
All right, hold up. Had to do something real quick.
be reading for the reasons he listed, but that's not what's frying me. The Cenat on this video is definitely different, down to the way he's even articulating himself. It almost gives me whiplash. I can't really fathom that this is the same Cenat that was just screaming into the camera. And as much as I critique Kai, growth should be normalized and encouraged. Real growth is also very palpable, so we'll know. But I can say right now, it is very refreshing to see Kai fully lean into this new art and even promote this positivity that he's been on. This new change had led up to Cenat unveiling his new clothing brand Vivet, and he was in Italy studying the art of making clothes, and he even met up with this celebrity stylist La Roche, and based on the picture you can see their credentials. This nigga was styling Zendaya.
The name of my clothing brand that I want to call it is Vivet. Vivet is Latin for he, she, or it will live forever, but the deeper meaning behind Vivet is to not be boxed in to what society is trying to only box you in.
And even right there, like you could tell that he's trying to give his brand a meaning, you know what I'm saying? By actually putting a story behind it and actually having some context behind the brand, not just make it a brand to make a brand like a lot of these other niggas online and all that, you know what I'm saying? Most of them don't got no purpose behind the brand. They just trying to get a bag off you real quick, you know what I'm saying? Which, I mean, it's nothing wrong. People gotta eat and all that, but it ain't really no soul behind it, you feel me?
That's why this journal is so important, because it's not about the designs and the cool denim and all that other stuff. It's more about the meaning. This journal is gonna go out to the public. I had to show everything. I want them to feel like this is a hub for creators of any type, whether it's content, whether it's art, whether it's clothes, whatever it is. Because I feel like if I show people I can do this and I need to put my ideas and stuff out and I'm able to do it, it's gonna be inspiring to a lot of people, you know?
And this part is when I say, I don't know, because now it's really starting to feel like a big marketing campaign. The reason I feel this way is because there is this reoccurring motif of Cenat being boxed in, and also the fact that he feels anxious to pursue this clothing journey. And to me, it really comes across as a corporate PR thing, but I'll hold these thoughts in for a second because I do want to praise Cenat where he deserves to be praised. The whole aesthetic of Vivet playing around his journal that he's been constantly writing in is very cool to me. And if you go to the website, you see it's based on that same journal, along with tons of cool little doodles. And I just want to say,
and yeah, that's another thing. This nigga done got him a website up and everything. I'm talking about like already established currently. And this right here with the journal and all that, like it's a wait list for the clothing brand and all that. So that way you can be on a wait list for all the for any clothes that he's about to drop.
Curious to see what pieces he releases on this site and if they still hold up to this promotion. But the question is this genuine change? Here's the way I look at it. We're getting new Cenat clothes, and based on the website and the overall tone of Vivet, I'm assuming this isn't gonna just be slap the brand Cenat on some cheap shirts. I think it's gonna be some actual innovative fashion. And I won't lie, I am a little curious and maybe even a little excited to see what Coco Melon Cenat is cooking up. We're also seeing more positivity coming from Kai, and he's also been just heavily promoting this chasing your dreams thing. I know I be cooking him, but across most of the clips and videos, I've been seeing him with this same sentiment. I'm trying to follow my dreams and you should too. I root for that sentiment. But here's where I get a little conspiratorial. This is basically the perfect pivot from being the loud, brash Kai that we got. A new look, a new vision, and a new approach. I'm not saying this is all calculated, but it feels slightly calculated. I know I keep harping on it, but the constant reiteration of him feeling boxed in and how he overthinks and how he's anxious to pursue this goal really just makes me question it. It just feels so deliberate to me, okay?
Man, honestly, I don't think it's nothing to question. And I feel like this is where a lot of people, especially in the internet space, be overthinking too much. Just because somebody does something that you don't expect, why does it matter? You feel me? If he chooses to switch from streaming and all that to focus on doing a clothing brand, he can do that. There's nothing wrong with doing that. I don't see what the issue is or the problem is with it. What's there to suspect? Like, you know how many people out here that's making clothing brands and all that just cause? Like, I don't get it. Honestly, I feel like a lot of people are overthinking and hating, of course, because this nigga's getting hate. Even to this day, right now, currently, people talking about what he did in the past instead of what he doing right now. You know what I'm saying? You can have this same base fixed image on somebody, or not even just that. Somebody can have that same base fixed image on you, but they only know who you used to be. They don't know who you are right now and the person that you currently are. You feel me? As long as you stay true to yourself and you know who you are and you remain solid, you ain't got nothing to worry about. And honestly, the main thing that I always say on this channel, you don't need nobody else's validation. You don't need the validation from everybody else to approve of his changes or what he's thinking or how he's moving alongside with his clothing brand and all that. It don't matter. You don't need it. As long as he doing good, staying true to himself, hey, it's all good. He's still good, straight. You know what I'm saying? And he trying to preach to you to do the same and for you to better yourself. Literally nothing to hate about that. But yeah, bro, go ahead and end that off right there. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section. I'll see y'all in the next one, bro. I'll catch you later.
Hey, hold on now. Before you leave, like the video, subscribe. Thank you.
Ain't never seen tears from a gangster, so why the world want me to cry? Fighting depression, talk to the spirits, use them justice that help me get by. But I cannot lie, that she hurt me bad when I got that car, told me you died. Like how the fuck can they take you? Man, I hope I wake up, it's a lie. Couldn't walk to that hearse, cause I remember the words and I remember the look in your eyes.